In this week's Blizz Pro Weekly, the World of Warcraft token system, and all kinds of PAX East news for Heroes of the Storm, Overwatch, and Hearthstone. Hey guys, welcome to the newest episode of Blizz Pro Weekly. As always, I am your host, Chris the Beard Arnone. And I tell you what, we got a lot of PAX East stuff to talk about this week, especially with a lot of our crew out there right now while we're filming. But first, we got some World of Warcraft to cover.
Here's the beef.
So we talked about this way back before the first of the year, that WoW was going to be adding a way for players to buy game time with in-game currency, while players would be able to sell those game time tokens for gold in the auction house. Okay? Now, several MMOs have been doing this recently. Now, the most popular of those is WildStar. Well, not only does it allow players an option to potentially play World of Warcraft for free, it also helps curtail the third-party gold-selling market and gives players a way of doing so legitimately with little to no risk of getting scammed. Now, like anything new to World of Warcraft, you have a bunch of people in the camp, oh, hey, this is a good thing, this is cool, and a whole bunch of people screaming and yelling and pissed off, thinking that the sky is falling and WoW is becoming play to win. Well, let's examine this honestly. A lot of this depends really on your definition of pay to win. Can players sell game time tokens for gold and turn around and use that gold to buy items on the auction house that help increase their item levels? Sure it does. It could definitely be argued that that is a way to sort of pay to win in a really fucking roundabout way. However, this is not like the Diablo auction house disaster where you could buy all the gear you needed at top level. WoW's top items tend to be bind on pickup, which means you have to be down and killing the biggest and baddest raid bosses to obtain the loot, and there's no way you can purchase that with gold. So, there is still some work players have to do if they think of raiding at the highest level as winning. However, developer Ian Hazzikostas revealed in a recent interview that they are looking at tweaking bind-on-equip items that drop at the highest level to try and combat any pay-to-win scenarios, so players won't feel the need to sink their money for the high-end gear. So Blizzard is well aware of the potential issue they could be getting into here. Like all new systems, there will be some quirks that will be bad for the game and some that will be good for the game. Reduction in gold sellers will definitely be a good thing, but chances are they will instead be undercutting the market for legitimate means. Especially since Hazzikostas also revealed that there will be a floor price set by Blizzard so that tokens will have a minimum price. This is to prevent undercutting by players and guarantees that a player that bought the token with real money gets a return on investment. So what do you think of this new token system that's coming to WoW? Let us know down in the comments. And let's talk Heroes of the Storm. So the Heroes of the Storm team was at PAX East this weekend, and game director Dustin Browder introduced all of the new things that are coming to Heroes of the Storm. Now, unfortunately, none of these new things were playable on the show floor of PAX East, so we have no way of being able to give any hands-on accounts of any of them. Nevertheless, let's talk about what we heard. The first major thing talked about was the Battleground Tomb of the Spider Queen. Now, this was revealed at BlizzCon, but we had a few more tidbits of information about this app. Now, this map is tiny and almost the complete opposite of the last map released, which was Sky Temple, which was fucking enormous and really focused on team fights outside the lanes and, getting those tower objectives. Sylvanas will be the next hero that will be released in the game. She will be a specialist hero that deals high DPS and siege damage. She can kill enemy minion waves quickly and summon banshees to help her take down towers. Her ultimate ability can shoot off a wave and also silence players, or her alternate ultimate, and keep trying to say that 5 times fast, can make enemy minions or mercenaries fight for you. Other big news, they are increasing hero levels from 10 to 25 with more gold rewards for account level and hero levels, and the rewards will be retroactive. Clans will be implemented, so we're definitely expecting to see a Blizz Pro clan on the horizon. Team League is being introduced in the next patch, and talent gating is going away. Right now, you have to get a hero to level 4 to unlock all the talents on that hero. Now, you just have to have an account at level 30, and that goes away on all future heroes. Now, the final thing revealed was Heroes of the Dorm. Yeah, you heard that right. No accounting for taste. Anyway, it's a college esports tournament for heroes and is partnered with ESPN. Students will get to fight their way to the top, have a chance at winning free tuition, and possibly get into the finals where their match will be broadcast on ESPN. Blizzard is definitely making steps to make this just a bigger and bigger esport as they approach release, which is pretty awesome. Too bad about that name, though. Heroes of the Dorm. What do you do? Let's talk Overwatch.
The world could always use more heroes.
So the big news at PAX East during the Blizzard panel was, of course, Overwatch. Now, we knew we would see a new map and a couple new heroes as the Overwatch PR team was sort of dropping those hints. And that is exactly what we got. Now, the new map is called Gibraltar and takes place at, can you guess? The Rock of Gibraltar. It is now Winston's home and an old Overwatch secret base. He's trying to reactivate an Overwatch communications array in order to contact the Overwatch team and get the band back together. It's basically a payload map, which means players will need to escort satellite drones through 3 checkpoints, with time being extended each time they manage to reach a checkpoint. Now, the new heroes revealed. You ready for this? Zarya, which is a brawny, pink-haired Russian lady who has won a few weightlifting competitions back in her day. Nice way to throw a curveball on those stereotypes, I think. Now, she is a tank character that wields a large particle cannon. The other hero is the cowboy-looking hero we've seen in the promo art at BlizzCon. His name is McCree, and he's a bounty hunter. He uses a pistol as a weapon, and his ultimate ability is called Deadeye. He can basically target everyone in his field of vision with a red X, and then shoot and hit them all. It is a guaranteed hit, unless, of course, the target manages to move behind some sort of obstruction in between, the target and the fire. So, when are we going to get our hands on Overwatch? So Chris Metzen said we should see it sooner than we expect. Okay? However, it appears the beta is not scheduled to start until fall 2015. This is not fucking sooner than we expect. Nevertheless, we're excited for the news and cannot wait for the fall to get our hands on the beta. Alright, let's finish up more PAX stuff with Hearthstone.
Pull up a chair by the heart.
In what was likely the least surprising announcement from the, not-so-subtle Hearthstone team, the new adventure mode, Black Rock Mountain. Black Rock Mountain will be similar to Curse of Naxxramas, with the idea of wings being unlocked 1 per week. There will be, again, 5 wings. There will be 17 bosses. There will be 31 new cards released with this set, and 5 of them were revealed. You want to know more about those 5? Check the show notes. We've got a link for you. Now, the set will rely heavily on fire elements and dragons, as the 2 main villains of Black Rock Mountain are fighting for control. That would be Ragnaros and Dragon Nefarian. Now, the first wing that opens will be Black Rock Depths, which will include the bosses Grim Guzzler, which many Brewfest fans will know as Corran Direbrew, the Arena, and Dark Emperor. Now, the Black Rock Mountain was not playable on the show floor at PAX East, but during an invite-only after-hours party, they had the first boss available to play on normal and heroic. JR got some playtime with it and has a full write-up with his impressions, which you can find, as always, linked down in the show notes. So when can we start playing Black Rock Mountain? Well, the pre-sale begins March 19th, and the content will be officially released in April. Now, for you Hearthstone fans that have been chomping at the bit to play Hearthstone on your phones, because who wants to actually do work at work, Eric Dodds did say they were having some tricky issues with it, but they feel they have the design and the tech in place now. The employee-only alpha has been rolled out, and they've been getting lots of reports that their employees are playing it way more now. Now, there is no current timetable on when Hearthstone for the iPhone and Android phones will be out, but it sounds like it could be sometime in the next couple months. Our guess? Probably after Black Rock Mountain has fully rolled out. All right. So that does it for Hearthstone and our show. make sure to subscribe right here on YouTube and iTunes. Give it a thumbs up. All right, Blizz Pro TV, you want to listen and subscribe to all of those shows. You have the West March Workshop, Hearthstone Power Hour, Heroes Power Hour, and Real Life Respec. Me, I'm all over the internet. Facebook, Twitter. I'm a Goodreads author. My first novel, The Lost and Broken Realm, is available at most online retailers. I'm also a contributor for BookRiot.com and Panels.net. If you have a question, email us at askthebeard@blizzpro.com. And of course, you want to check out blizzpro.com. They've got all the news, reviews, interviews, everything you need to know about Blizzard Entertainment games. Stay beardy, my friends.